We're here with midfielder Ravina Sandhu after this past weekend going 1-0-1 against Tarleton State and then Elkhorn State. And then looking forward to this. It's only one match of this weekend, taking on Mississippi Valley State on the road. First, I just before we look ahead, I'll just take one look behind this past weekend against Elkhorn and Tarleton. How would you assess your performance, both individually and as a team, this past week?
Well, I think against Tarleton, it was a very unfortunate circumstance with the lightning delay and then the lights turning off and then back with lightning delay. So I think it was just, the team had to really push forward and work through some of those challenges and, making sure that we still play our game, without letting that stuff sort of get to us mentally because, those kind of games are mental games. And I think as a team we needed to pull through. And I think we did, as though the score didn't reflect that necessarily. I was hoping to come out with a win, but I did think that we played well as a team. We were gritty, we got on the ball. I was proud of us and how we played against Tarleton. Obviously wish we came out with the win. And then against Alcorn, again, it was a hot day. It was our first home opener, so that was nice. I think everyone was really excited about that. Good result with the win. Couldn't be happier with that. And looking forward to what we bring to Mississippi Valley.
Then you started quite a few games to begin last year. Then now you're back healthy. You missed the last number of games last year with an injury. How does it feel coming back? Is it good to feel finally be back playing in front of with your teammates again?
No, yeah, 100%. It's a different experience, watching from the sidelines, and obviously, love the team atmosphere. I love doing that. Being on the field is a different kind of feeling, and I'm just happy to be back and happy playing with my teammates, and really get to feel the wins. So I'm really excited to be back.
Yeah, what were you able to be able to practice? What were you able to practice while you were out? Did you gain any mental? Did it help you mentally? Obviously, mental. It's a little bit mental being out for so long. It doesn't feel great. But what were you able to work on while you were out?
Yeah, definitely that mental side's important, especially with injury and a longer injury because I had that concussion for 4-ish months. Just working on mentally still staying focused with the team and not sort of getting sidetracked with my own injury, but staying on top and also buying into those tactics. I can still listen to meetings, learn about the team and that sort of stuff, even though I'm not playing on the field. So yeah, mentally it's hard, but it's definitely a lot of growth for me that year, regardless of being on the field.
And then offensively, you personally had 3 shots against Alcorn. It seemed like you were pretty involved with the offense. How would you? Are you more comfortable working yourself back within the offense? Do you think this year?
Yeah, I think that this year I've been trying to really work on my offensive game a little bit, especially playing in that 8 role. I got to obviously make sure I need to work on defensively and offensively affecting the play, and I didn't feel like I did as much last year offensively, so that's what I was trying to work on a little bit this year, and I got a few shots off, which was good this past game, so we're trying to keep it up, be there in the box, be more options, and, hit it on the goal and hopefully get a goal sometime soon.
Now, you were on the team last year and now again this year, obviously. So what's been the difference offensively? It seems like you guys have so many options this year, with obviously Hosen coming in, and then obviously Emily, and then obviously Paige as well. So it seems like you guys have quite of a guys. It seems like you guys have even more options than last year.
No, yeah, I feel like this year I feel like our wingers are getting a lot wider, and I think it's really helping us, spread the field and sort of use them better, especially Paige in the last game, shoot how wide she was. It was really helping us get those balls in behind, and she was able to drive down and crashing the net too with Ozzy, getting in on the net, and then, Sunny and I coming up in to support him behind. I just think that we're a lot more aggressive forward, but in the right areas, and, I think the staying wide thing that Coach Ian had really, pushed on us in the last few practices has been really helping our game, and I think that it will lead to a lot more goals throughout the season.
Okay, thank you, Ravina.
Thank you.